I've been saying I was going to make a video, so got to get around to it. Had the day off, so um, showing Adobe. It came up on the scan last week on a buy setup. On the daily, you're not quite in the buy zone. Ideally, you want to get above this 488.67. If you go back to TradingView, if you have a simple moving average, I'd at least put a 9 simple moving average on it right here. That's my green line right here. So it's not closing above that today. So that's a new thing I'm testing out. I think that's relatively a decent time to start buying. If you want to go back to Bitcoin, let's look at the futures first. See what the smart money's doing. Just one quick way to look at it. You can see your money flow is, you need to go weekly, but you've topped out last week pretty much, or actually March 15th was the top, or 14th was the exact top, but your value is definitely in the basement according to gold. That's priced against gold. But your money flow is not up here in the buy zone, so that's, that usually happens when you top out. Your commercial money possibly could have accumulated just a little bit last week, but for the most part, all the way down, they're going to slowly dollar cost average once a day or once a week or however they do it. So just keep that in mind, that this could go down at least another 6 weeks. I'm guessing sometime middle of May, maybe the end of May, 1st of June, something like that. But so just keep that in mind. As far as timing, everything goes, that's about as good as you can get. If you run the crypto crazy cowboy scan for buy perfection, weekly buy perfection setup, you come up with TIA and FXS is what I came up with. This FXS has been since April 8th. This came up on the 15th. There's also another one that I can't chart with this software called Hello, Hello. I think it's set up pretty good. It hasn't been bouncing. I can't get the thing to bounce. I don't know. So it's frustrating when they won't bounce, but the FXS, it's doing decent. Daily, technically it's not above the 9 yet, but so I kind of jumped the gun getting in probably. I would hope in the next day or two it should rally. You can't guarantee anything, but the Hello coin, this could go another 3 days sideways probably. Hopefully it holds us 0.042 seems to be a decent support. Your TIA coin, that's the one that's tied. No, that's ton. TIA, here again, daily, you're right at the 9. Let me take that off. So you're right at the 9 moving average, just below the 4 moving average. That's the yellow line is the 4-day moving average. Ideally, you want to see a close above that. Let me check the 4-hour. Yeah, I was anticipating probably 3 to 4 candlesticks sideways or down. I mean, it's holding this, 10.05 zone, 10.08 somewhere here. I think 10.10 was the low. 10.14 was the low of that candle right there. And these are 4-hour candles, so you're looking at least another 4.5 hours, I'm thinking, and then you might start up, hopefully after that. But so I started putting together a shopping list today. I went over several videos of the people I follow. If you go to Arweave, ideally you'd want to look at a weekly first and get a weekly setup. I think if you can get 9 weeks down in a row, at least 4 at the very minimum, You can start looking for a decent entry point or a decent bounce zone. So what I'm looking at, I put a Fibonacci on it, Fibonacci retracement. Come over here, select your Fibonacci retracement, and so I'm starting on my 1 count, drag it up to the top, and it calculates it for you. So ideally, if it's a strong coin, has any kind of strength and a decent following, most of the time you're going to bounce anywhere between the 618 and the 786 on the Fibonacci retracement level. And this gives the exact decimal point price over here in parentheses, what to bid. So if I had $3,000, I'd probably bid 1,000 right here. I bid 1,000 here and 1,000 right here. Just break it up into multiple bids on a limit order if you can through your exchange or your broker. Sometimes it's a little harder said than done, but so worst case scenario, maybe this 1.0 zone, that'd be around 850. I doubt it gets much less than that, but you never know. If a war breaks out or we I don't think we're going into a recession this year, but it's an election year, so any and everything could happen. Who knows? It's going to definitely be a volatile year, I think, especially in the next 30 to 60 days. If we can get through that, we'll probably coast through the summer. It may get volatile again right before the election. I'm thinking maybe September, October could be a little choppy. So here again, you go into BMEX. This is another one. Most of these, I use this broker right here. You have to use a VPN to use it, but so anyway, for BMEX, you can get a lot of these on Coin. Some of them are on Coinbase, some of them are on you get them through Uniswap. For now, I don't know if Uniswap loses that lawsuit, that may not be the case, but so anyway, I'm thinking probably anywhere between 0.022 to maybe 0.0165. You could round up a little bit on those if you want to. So Blender, kind of the same thing. No, this is financial advice. It's just what I'm doing. So I'm not a professional. I've done it 12 years. Paid a lot of money to learn how to do this, but put a lot of time, a lot of computer screen time. And I still haven't, mastered it. I don't know if you ever truly master it, but this one right here, this Blender coin, I don't know. I probably throw in somewhere around this 142. Could go even down to this 50-cent range, on worst case scenario. Hopefully that would at least hold there, but you never know. Brett, here's a meme coin. It's kind of hard to buy. You'd have to go to CoinEx to buy it. I don't know. I'd probably shoot for it maybe around this 0.032. Could even go down to this 0.016. I don't know. Creo is another one. I probably bid it probably around this 0.072 to 0.04, somewhere in there. Crown, thinking this might get hot the week before the Kentucky Derby, around May 4th, I think, is when the Kentucky Derby is. So you might look to buy that end of April. It's on a down 5 count coming down. I call that a -5 weekly chart. So that's a week price action, but I don't know. It's already lost to 786. It hasn't closed below it, but I throw in a bid around 60 cents and then maybe another one around 15 cents. But the Dubs, it's hard to buy. It's on a -7. I've got an alert set around this $1.60, $1.61, $1.62. to let me know, and then I'm gonna try to buy some more of it. But this Foxy, right here we go. Let's see, get that right there. Foxy, I bid right in here, 0.0037875 probably. FXS I'm in. Hello, OM. Probably bid OM around this 0.45267. Ondo, this is a pretty hot one. If you can get it anywhere around this 618, probably around 56, 57 cents. Could be as low as 43, 44 cents. Roll bit, kind of same thing. It's kind of holding around this zone here, around this 9.5 cents. Could come down to 5.057 cents. Ronin, kind of same thing. It's I'd bid it around this 240, maybe $1.90 at the worst case. Roost, it's lost this already, so I'd say 0.01688 be where I'd bid it right now, because it doesn't look too favorable with it. Shrapnel, probably around this 14.8. Citus, maybe around this 0.007. Worst case 0.0047, rounded up to 5.0475. Solana, I'm looking at this 118. That's, let's see, 1.00. It could hit this 93, but probably not. Anywhere from 118, 120 to 93 probably would be the lowest I'd go on it. But Super, let's see, probably around 75 cents. You already went below the 618, so that's why I say that. TIA, I'm bidding TIA right now. I'm pretty much already in it. But I'd say anywhere current price action to maybe, I don't know, $10.30, something like that. Maybe $9. Ton just rolled over this week. It's pretty hot. I'm trying to get it around this 420, 421. I don't know if I'll get it or not, but we'll see. Trump coin, you can bid it around this 396, maybe 212. WIF, kind of same thing. That's going the other way. I don't need that. Let's see. WIF, I'd probably bid $1.27. That's where I've got it. I've got a standing bid actually at $1.27. Wilder World. If it loses a 786, it's probably coming down to this 250. I doubt it goes this low. 0.022 or 0.22 cents. I doubt it goes that low. But this YAI, it's an AI trade. I don't, I'm looking anywhere from this 19 to 5 cents. Somewhere in there, I don't know. So I can guess with the best of them, but at the end of the day, that's all it is. It's an educated guess. So just take this lightly, because I don't like dip buying. I feel like you're trying to catch a falling knife. So most time it doesn't work out too good for me, but I have seen times where because you never know exactly when it's going to bottom. When something might bottom ahead of the rest of the market, if it's strong and it has a good narrative behind it, it has enough, money that wants to get back in it, by all means, doesn't hurt to throw a what if, Hail Mary kind of bid and, try to time the bottom, somewhat. But so anyway, just something to go by, I guess. But for me, I'm looking at, for the most part, I can show you there's an indicator on here for Bitcoin. Let's go to Williams cycle. There it is. Day. Go to daily. Is that right? No, that ain't what I'm looking at. Yeah, the futures. It should start going up around the 22nd of April, going off future price action, which is about a complete 180 of what normal. So you put it on normal Bitcoin on Binance, it says the exact opposite almost. April 15th was the top, and straight down till June 17th. So I don't know. I don't know how much clout you can put behind this indicator. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So for right now, I don't like when you're getting conflicting reports based on the futures or spot price. That's a little shady, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it come down at least till mid-May. That's pretty decent odds. There's May 14th, mostly down. According to this, if you lose the cloud formation, if you get below that cloud formation, that's a very bad signal if you get that. But that's on the Ichimoku setting. Ichimoku right here. So keep that in mind. That's something else to, keep in the back of your mind there. So that's about all I got. I'll keep it short and sweet today, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.